Hey y'all, this is Jenny. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. So today I'm here with a flip through of another prayer journal. This was a part of an order that I have received for several, and this one she wanted in pinks and purples, and her favorite flower is a buttercup. Now, I have always thought that a buttercup was a daffodil. That's what I grew up thinking. I feel like was I lied to my whole life because I googled it just to make sure, and it's like a totally different flower. But I'm really just hoping that the person who ordered these, she's just so precious. So she's just like, create what you want. She just gave me something to go off of, So I went with what I love buttercups too. And so I feel like so I did put daffodils in here. And then this actually looks more like the image of a buttercup that I searched. And fun fact, they come in different colors. Like, just random. I know that's random information, but I did not know that. So I had, this was just a piece of a floral fabric, and then I think I said that backwards. This was a floral piece of fabric. I don't know how to say that. Well, to start off with, I had this fabric with pinks and purples, and then these just little yellow flowers, and then I layered up a piece of this fabric over that. I love the bows lately, and just some trims, fun little bitty doilies, just a piece of an applique that I had dyed with purple dye. And so I made the closure with yellow ribbon, because I figure if that's her favorite flower, it's fine to put yellows in, right? So I'll let y'all see it from this side. This was made from a file folder and then a couple layers of fabric. It is a one signature, and I did the same with this one as I did the last one. I usually keep my writing journals a little less like stuffed, but I just felt like I needed to put something on every page in these. And also, the person that ordered it, I don't think they actually, junk journal or have learned, what that is. So instead of like including like a big package, unless she wants that, I mean, of course I will. On the side, I just went ahead and included, a lot in here. So if you are interested in placing an order of any type of, a prayer journal, baby albums, Christmas albums, I probably have an entire, 4 or 5 years of videos up off and on of journal flip throughs. So just feel free to contact me. I will link my Instagram below. That is the best way to reach me, or you can email me. I will have that link below as well. So getting into this, I used a page from an Ideals magazine of a church. A sheet of vellum here. As always, I did a lot of stamping, so I stamped "Here Restores My Soul" here, and just put some little yellow flower stickers and did some stenciling. And made one of my little hymnal pockets. I used purple thread. Stamped on this tag. And then I just thought this little possum hanging was cute. I just wanted to put that in here somewhere. And then I had this washi that I've had for like a million years, but if you've been watching me lately, I'm trying to just use up some things that I just have sitting around, and I don't know why I keep just not using them. So, like for instance, that little bitty possum stamp hanging upside down. Stamped a coffee cup image here. Just made a little cluster there. I believe these were printables from My Porch Prints. I had used these in a project a couple of years ago, and I had some of those left. So I love to put butterflies in pretty much everything, but I just altered an index card and stamped that I am with you always stamp. Put a little house. I don't know why. I just kept putting houses and churches in this one. The back of another page from an Ideals book. See, there's another church. This is one of the beautiful little handmade charms that my friend Gingy had sent me in some friend mail a few weeks ago, so I thought I would include that in here. This washi is fun. I've had it for a while. I don't know that it's necessarily scripture, but it just has, you know, like, walk by faith, not by, well, yeah, I meant, you know, stand tall, things like that on there. But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. This is another example of just a piece of border. It's just been in my stuff forever. And I thought, well, it has little yellow and pink and gold flowers. And I just made some little cards out of, this is out of a Bible that was already falling apart. I had grabbed at our church garage sale, and it was the perfect Bible to do projects in. The pages were not even intact. It was, you know, they had already marked it up and all the things. So I just used Mod Podge and it, glued it to some avocado dyed paper and made a few little scripture tags. There's a vellum pocket. Here's another little, I love this little moth. It has been floating around just in my embellishments. And I had done some mixed media with some pink sprays, and this was actually wall spackling, and I mixed some pink paint with it and just did some stenciling here. Also put a couple of these in the last journal that I shared. Did some stamping there. I was trying to use up some of the scraps from all of these trims I've been using the past couple weeks, so I just stapled some little pieces. In my personal journal, I love just, you know, having little things hanging out here and there. I stamped just a border of these little bitty leaves. And so I glued this bag down. This is another bag that I attempted some mixed media last week. Y'all, I'm not too good at that, but I sprayed it. I wanted to turn some pink, so I had fun. I guess that's the whole point, right? When you're crafting. So here's a little, some Maggie Holmes washi, and then I put a little label that says Hope here, and then stamped that on the back. And then I stamped just some little tickets. You can tear them apart and, you know, just glue them at the top of a page or make little tabs on the edge of the page. And then I just turned this little journaling card into a floating pocket with this little scripture card, and then just stamped some little tags. Well, you know what? I did not stamp that tag, but I'll just put some little things in the pocket there. Excuse me, and just use this dolly as a little tuck spot. And then here is a daffodil book page. I just altered another index card. This was from an Ideals magazine, and I just turned it into a journaling card. And this is backed with avocado dyed paper. I used a little piece of my Amity Bloom washi. I feel like that stuff is liquid gold, but I like sharing it here and there since my friend had shared it with me. Or avocado dyed paper. Y'all, I'm having to remember what I did. It's been a few days since I finished this. So this was just a little, this was out of a box of, it was on like a greeting card. And I wanted the Bible verse off of it. So I tore the bottom, kind of layered it up with this hymnal page, and then just put this grateful and thankful sticker there. I've been getting out my sticker books, like the Happy Planner sticker books, because I don't really use them for planning, and so I just knew there was probably some with some fun things or appropriate things, you know, to put in here. So I did use some of those in here. And then here is another one of my large journaling cards made from another flower book page. And I just stamped and put a little sticker there. And this paper was actually tea dyed with a different brand of tea than I'm used to. So it turned a little golden instead of the brown. But I like it in a journal that has like yellow, you know, tones. Here's another altered index card. Some more of those stickers from the Happy Planner book. There's another one of the little tags from the Bible. And here's some paper that I had dyed when I was dyeing those bags and tags. And you know, I was going to stitch around this, but I didn't end up doing that. And now I'm wondering if I should go back and do that. But it's cute like that, but I may stitch around it. Another sticker from the Happy Planner sticker book. This was from like a Victorian flower, just a beautiful book. I forget the name of it, but it's not Edith Holden, but I'll show you the other side when I get to it. But it just had the perfect bouquet of flowers, I felt like. Here is a super fun tag that my friend Gingy had made years ago in a journal that she gifted me, and it has "The Lord is my portion." And then, I'm sorry, y'all, saith my soul, therefore will I hope in the Lord. And then she had this handmade paper here with the little flower pieces all in it. Y'all, it's late. I do not usually work at night. I'm actually working a little bit tonight, and I feel like my brain is just, it's been a great day, but it's been a long day. And so I think I just need to finish this up and permit myself to go just rest tonight. So there's some more stamping. This was a sticker from, it's just this super thick cardstock like stickers. They were pretty much like all like labels. So I just put that here. I thought she could journal on this page. This is a coloring page from an adult coloring book. Again with the houses. I'll just put a label on this page and some stamps. And stamp the word trials there. And then grow. This was from a Raindrop Lila order I had received. It was leftover pieces of her printables where she had already, I guess it was things she didn't use at the end of her project. So it was already folded and had little things, or it had a little piece of paper in it, but I took that out and used these. These are just little die cuts from Hobby Lobby. But I love this little envelope from Lydia's printables. This is the other side of that book page. Isn't that so pretty? So I thought that was perfect. It was hard for me to find to pick the right center page for this one because several would have worked. And I did not know this was on the... So one of the journals I'm having to do, she loves hibiscus, and I feel like... See, I don't know if that's like the name for those. You know, you think you know your flowers until you start being really specific in your creations, and then you realize there's a lot of flowers out there that look similar. So another one of my little hymnal pockets, and then I just stamped lovely and put a little poem in here, and then I stamped joy on this little tag. And I love little things like this in my own prayer journal because I'm sorry, y'all. I have my camera right beside me. I hope I wasn't shaking that. But I just love, like, maybe you're praying for something specific and you don't want, if someone were to pick up your journal, you wouldn't want them just seeing it, you know. Maybe you could write on the, you know, the backs of little tags, or prayers the Lord has answered. Here's another little, I don't think this was from Raindrop Lila. I believe this one was from In Faith Inspirations. Her name's Mary Elizabeth. It says, but first Jesus. That was one of her little printables. Another picture of daffodils in a field. Here's another one of my altered journaling cards. And I just stamped pray about it on this index card. Put this piece of Tim Holtz vellum here and just made that a little tuck, a corner tuck. I made one of my little altered time card floating pockets. And this was some more of my mixed media attempt. I just put some little bits of papers in here. It's like faux handmade paper. I just stamped praise. I thought she could write, you know, little, you know, things to be thankful for, or praise reports of what God has done, and put them on the little papers. And like I say in every journal, it's best to just take all of the things out and just, you know, do your own thing. But I know for some people that get them, it is for me at first too. It's hard to take all of the things out that someone's taken their time to put in, but I promise we want you to, you know, make it your own. And the other side of that daffodil book page. And then I just put a little label that says Faith. This came in some friend mail from Madeline Diet, and, well, I don't think Diet's her last name, but she's Madeline Diet Designs. But I think it was part of a card, but this is so pretty. So I thought that was perfect for this journal. Stamped You Are My Strength on this Rolodex card. I had gotten these scripture cards at TJ Maxx. The backs are blank. It says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Is that 5:7? I should know where that's at. I don't know if that's a 1 or a 7, but I feel like it's 5:7. I glued this glassine bag down, and I put just some things in here. This was a fun little scripture card in a journal that I had received. And then just a little die cut. Another little scripture card. And I put a little gold feather here. Y'all, I've got glue on my hands. I've been making some tags, and I was just laying out my papers and gluing and rubbing it with my finger. See, this says faith can move mountains, grace. I love that washi. I'd forgot I had this actually for about a year. Here's the other side of that church. This is probably what I should have put in the center, but it's too late now. But I feel like I was going back and forth between this and the home one. So I just glued down this page from a devotional book, and put some leaf trim here. I hear some car outside my house, I feel like. Stamping here. Or it's a motorcycle. I don't think anyone's coming to visit me on a motorcycle, but another scripture card. Another scripture tag, a playing card, vintage playing card, and some more stamping. And then another one of my little hymnal pockets, and stamped pray about it and talk to Jesus on these cards. Be strong and courageous on that one. And then lastly, here's another piece of that fabric from the cover, and I just made a pocket. And an envelope. I altered a little envelope, did some stamping, filled it full of fun goodies, and then this card was so perfect. This was in some stuff I found at an estate sale this summer. So I hope you have been inspired by watching this. I hope you go and make yourself a prayer journal that you just love diving into every day. Or maybe make one for a gift for someone for Christmas, or contact me and I would be happy to do that for you. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.